What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel for another watch along stream. It is Arsenal versus Aston Villa in Villa Park, people. Yes, Aston Villa, we are away at Birmingham and we're gonna play against Aston Villa, a team who is in good form currently, people. I'm a little bit nervous for this game. I am a little bit nervous for this game. Are you nervous as well? Right? I mean, I was looking at the highlights from the game Aston Villa played against Brighton in a game where they were losing by 2-0 at the first half, right? They came back strong in the second half, turned the game on its head, scored 4 goals. Brighton chased the game, scored their third goal and trying to get that equalizer, but they just couldn't simply get the equalizer, and Aston Villa won that game 4-3. Yes, right? It is unbelievable. Aston Villa is in a good form. We are in a good form as well. We basically, these two teams are the teams that are most informed in the Premier League currently, right? And if you look at the games that we played against Aston Villa last season, we played against them twice, right? And that was a away game and a home game. In our home ground, they actually drew against us, right? They managed to get a 2-2 draw in that game, right? And then on an away game, we managed to beat them in Villa Park 2-0. I remember that game. It was 2-0, people, right? And it was absolutely beautiful the way we dealt with them. And if you look at Aston Villa, I mean, they came back into the Premier League competition in 2019, if I'm not mistaken, right? 2019. And ever since they came back into the Premier League in 2019, we played against them 12 times. Out of that 12 times, people, they managed to beat us 5 times. So we have had the upper hand majority of the time, people. So we will see what will happen today. We will see what will happen. I'm hoping for a good game. I'm hoping for us to get the 3 points as well. It's gonna be a tough game. But then again, Premier League games are always tough. They really are. They really are. So let's have a look who's going to be playing in this game. I mean, I'm going to go find out the starting 11 for this game, right? It should be interesting who will be in the starting 11, whether William Saliba will be playing this game or not. Mosquera is out, people. He is out 6 to 8 weeks. That is such a terrible news for us. It absolutely is a terrible news for us, people. I mean, we could have done without that injury. We really need the players that we have currently, and it's as it looks right now. We only got Jurriën Timber and Ben White and Calafiore. As a matter of fact, we do only have Ben White, Jurriën Timber, Calafiore, and Hincapié that is available for us, right? And it's crazy. It really is crazy. I mean, we have once again, we are in need of players. We really are in need of players, people. So it is terrible. It really is terrible, right? But let's have a look who's going to be playing in this game. Let's have a look who will be playing in this game. And let's get the starting 11 sheet. There you go. Raya in goal, people. Raya in goal, and then you have Ben White. Ben White on as a right back. I almost said William Saliba, but it is not William Saliba. It is Timber, people. Number 12, Timber, and then next to him it is Hincapié, and then left back Calafiore. In that midfield, it is Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and Martin Ødegaard. Up front, we have Saka, Essien on the left, and Mikel Merino up top. Right? Those are the starting 11, people. Those are the starting 11. Who do we have on the bench? And I don't expect William Saliba to be on the bench. Kepa on the bench, Victor Gyökeres, Lewis Kelly, Madueke, Martinelli, Neriri, Solman, Nordgaard, and Trossard. I think Solman is a young defender. I think we do need a one defender at least on that bench. I mean, Lewis Kelly is a defender, left back, but central defender, we definitely need that, right? So those are the players on the bench, people. Those are the players on the bench, right? So we will see what will happen. I'm having a little trouble with my what's going on. Is my stream live or not? What's going on? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm gonna go there. Let's go there. Sometimes the stream gets messed up. I'm just trying to make sure that we are actually alive, people. I'm trying to make sure that we're actually live. If we're not, then I will have to restart the stream itself, right? But everything seems to be looking all right. Everything seems to look all right for me currently. That's good. That's good. So let's go back to the starting 11. Starting 11 is Raya in goal, Ben White, Timber, Hincapié, and Calafiore. And then in the midfield, it is Martin Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Ødegaard. And then up front, Bukayo Saka, Essie on the left, and Mikel Merino. Those are the players for us on the bench. Welcome back to the stream, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. IANJ says, let's have a look. He says, I hope this will be a good game for us, right? I really hope that as well. And then and also J-Man says hi. So those are the chat currently, right? So can we get the 3 points, people? Can we get the 3 points? I think we will get the 3 points. I got no problem. I don't think there's going to be any problem, I should say, right? I think the boys will play to they will perform to their best of capabilities, and we will try to take the 3 points. And that's what we do. That is what we do. That's the job of the boys on that field, people, right? Get in there, mash them up, get back home with the 3 points, right? Usually you say get in there, get a handful of cash and get back to your home. Simple as that, right? So out of the 12 times we played against them, they won 5 times. They won 5 times, people. Is that good? Is that good? I think is good. I mean, that just shows you that a team like Aston Villa is a tricky customer. They really are a tricky customer, people. Should I also show the starting 11 on the screen as well? Yes, let's do that as well, since we are in it, right? So those are the players on the bench. Martin Ødegaard being the captain since he's back from that injury. Sooner or later we're gonna see something very interesting that we saw a couple of games ago, and that is Martin Ødegaard and Zubimendi playing in that midfield together as that number 10 and as that number 8, right? SC as the 8 and Ødegaard as the SC as the 8 and Ødegaard as the 10, I should say. So it's going to be interesting. It really is going to be interesting. We saw a bit of a glimpse of that in one of the games that we played, and I think we need to see again. He needs to run it back, Mikel Arteta. He really needs to run it back and make sure that these two perform with each other, right? And once we do that, I think our creative play is going to be so much better. I think we're going to get the upper hand of many of those teams that play with the low block, right? I have to say also another thing that I'm pleasantly surprised with is the Mikel Merino, right, situation. Mikel Merino came in playing as that false nine, as that striker, and he's been scoring goals for me. I applaud him for that. I really do applaud him for that. And sometimes he does have very nice passes into his game as well. I think the game's going to kick off in a couple of seconds, people. So let me get my timer ready, right? Let me get the timer ready. There you go. There's the kickoff. On we go. So basically, I think he had a couple of nice touches in that Brentford game. He had a couple of nice touches and passes in the Chelsea game as well. So he does have an eye for a pass, right? He does have an eye for a pass, but for me, he doesn't do it for me in that number 8 position, right? He doesn't do it. He's not a 6. He's not an 8. His best position is just behind the striker. Just behind the striker, right? And when he's not playing in that position, then he can play as a striker, right? But he is the most deadly striker that we have currently. Victor Gyökeres needs to perform, people, and he needs to get goals. Otherwise, his position is in danger. And you can see it from the fact that Mikel Merino been scoring goals against Chelsea, Brentford. He's playing today ahead of Victor Gyökeres. And there's no doubt in my mind that there's no doubt in my mind that Victor Gyökeres is going to come into the field in the second half, people. That's what I think. That is what I think, people. Right? So the game is on. The game is on, and I'm hoping for a it is an early game, people. It is an early game, lunchtime game, and obviously you do want this kind of games to go your way, right? Aston Villa is a tricky customer. They really are a tricky customer, and see what they can do against us today. Zubimendi on the ball. Nope, it is Declan Rice. It is Declan Rice. And a lot of people has been buying the a way to watch the game. Basically, I mean, it is on Arsenal website, right? You can watch the game there, right? And then where we are currently, then we are watching on the Prime. It is Amazon Prime, basically. They got the right as well. So that is that. Zubimendi with the long ball trying to find Xhaka. I think Xhaka needs to have a good game in this one. I really do think so. I mean, he hasn't been brilliant for us lately. He hasn't. I think he needs to play very well in this game, and hopefully he will get another goal. I mean, he did get a goal against Brentford. He really did get a goal against Brentford. Excuse me for a second. Mikel Merino getting that first goal for us. Good header. It was a good header. I mean, all that stuff, it was Ben White's work there, basically. Nune Madueke flicking that ball to Ben White, and Ben White crossing it perfectly with a precision crossing, right, to Mikel Merino's head, and Mikel Merino heading that one in. And we got the first goal in the Brentford one. 10 minutes into the game, we got the first goal, and then we just played our game, and Brentford was doing their low block, right, trying to hit us on the counter attacks, and I was actually surprised that they didn't start the game with the main striker Igor Thiago, right? That surprised me, and that told me basically that they were basically gearing themselves up for the game they would have in the weekend, right? This weekend against Tottenham, I think it is. And they probably thought, you know what? Let's not waste our energy on Arsenal. Let's go and get a result against Tottenham with Arsenal. If we do get a draw, that was fine, right? But most likely we're going to lose it, so let's not waste our energy on it. Calafiori on the ball. Nketiah goes for the long ball. There you go. We lose the ball, and Aston Villa goes back to their defenders all the way back, right? All the way back. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that we're gonna win this one, right? I'm saying we're gonna win this one. I'm saying that it's gonna be 2-1 game, right? It is in El Villa Park. I don't expect us to keep a clean sheet, right? I really do not think that we're gonna keep a clean sheet. I think they're gonna score. I really do think they're gonna score 1 goal at least, right? So therefore, 2-1 for Arsenal. That is what I'm saying. That is the score line, the end result. Hopefully, it will be, right? I mean, they're only 6 points behind us, Aston Villa. It's crazy. I mean, the whole, this, what is it, about 15 games that we have played so far in the Premier League, right? I haven't even kept an eye on Aston Villa, you know. I really haven't, right? All suddenly they just turned up, and they are the third. They are the team in the third position in that table. That is pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. They've been going about their work quietly in the background, right, and getting the results after results after results, and it is impressive. I mean, they haven't lost the game in the last 6 games they played. They've been winning after one after another. It is beautiful for them. It really is. What is Raya doing? He almost got himself into a trouble by almost scoring an own goal. Cash on the ball, trying to cross it. Essie with the block. Essie with the block, people. Block, block, block. It is a block. They're gonna go for the long throw, as they're gonna utilize that. Now every team in the Premier League is utilizing those long throws, people. They're still in the box, trying to generate a cross into the box. It's cleared out. Good, good. Now push all the players up. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Another player that's not playing for Aston Villa is their goalkeeper, isn't it? Martinez. Or is it Martinez playing? Is Martinez playing, people? Let me have a look. Martinez is playing. I thought he had a back problem. But he is on the field, people. He is on the field. That is nuts. Maybe they were just saying, he's not gonna play, in order to give us a bit of a false hope, you know. Here they are. He's here. Here he is on the ball. Long ball out. Timber with the header. Good. Ben White. That was a pour from Ben White. That was a pour from Ben White. Absolutely poor from Ben White, right? He took the ball, turned around, trying to make a run. He just hit the ball a little bit too far away from his feet, and he goes out for a throw-in for Aston Villa. That midfield is going to be very important, people. That midfield is going to be a battle in there. Odegaard with the shot. Oh, good save by Martinez. Yeah, like I said, that midfield is going to be very important. Aston Villa's midfielders are very strong, powerful midfielders. It's going to be a tough battle in that midfield. Oh, Odegaard, what are you doing? Is that Odegaard? No, it is Zupermende trying to slip in. Saka. And I think Saka is offside. He is. I mean, we almost broke through that line, you know. We did break through that line, but unfortunately, Saka was standing offside. Unfortunately. Right? He should have held off a little bit his run. But it's going to be an interesting battle in that midfield, seriously. Declan Rice, Zubimendi, and Martin Odegaard. I like Martin Odegaard's press. He's the one, he triggers all of those presses for us. It is interesting to see how well he will do that today. He does that very well in every other game, basically. Not in every other game. What am I saying? I mean, he does that. Oh, here they are. Watkins. Oh, good save by Raya. Good save by Raya. Watkins with the left shot, with the left foot shot, right? I mean, he dribbled past the first defender, the second defender, and then he came on his left foot, took the shot. Raya saves it. Raya saves it. I mean, that could have been 1-0. That could have been 1-0. Look at this. It's a long ball. Declan Rice with the header. I think it's Zubimendi with the header. It falls kindly for one of Aston Villa players. Passes to Watkins. I mean, look, the way he turns. Hincapié, he does him twice, you know. He turns in and out and then takes the shot with his left foot. That could have easily been a first goal in the game. That could have easily been the first goal in the game, people. It is mad. It is mad. Good save by Raya. Good save by Raya. I mean, we have tested their goalkeeper and they have tested our goalkeeper in this first 11 minutes of the game, right? That just tells you that they will have chances to score goals and we will have chances to score goals. So it's going to be an open game. Here they are on the attack. Oh, here they are. Rogers with the ball. Oh, good block. Rice. SCA is too hard of a pass for SCA. Right. The interesting part is that who's gonna win that midfield. I mean, it is Kamara, Onana, Tilleman, McGinn, and Rogers in that midfield. You know, with the Watkins up front, right? So they have a strong, powerful players in there. Saka on the ball, gives it to Marino. Back to Saka. And we're going to start from the midfield. Come on, we go back to the midfield. Odegaard. Declan Rice. Calafiore. It's going to be interesting to see whether Calafiore will be doing Calafiore things today. Is he going to be up as a striker sometimes? Is he going to be playing in that midfield? Is he going to be going up and down on that left wing, right, doing the overlaps and underlaps? I hope so. Despite the fact that Saka with the cross is a poor cross into the box. It's a very poor cross, right? It's going to be interesting to see because he does have the license to go all over the field. Mikel Arteta has probably said, you know what? That shackle on you is off. You can go wherever you want, all over the field. Play as the striker if you want, right? But just make sure that you come back to that left back position because that's where you are primarily playing. So interesting to keep an eye on Calafiore today. And the other thing is that Aston Villa is going to be pressing us high up, right, trying to hit us on the counter attacks, and they're going to be doing the counter attack. Yeah, the counter attack, and they're going to try. Oh, Odegaard on the ball. Oh, good. That was a good run by Odegaard. Very good run. To Saka. Is he going to go for the shot? He goes for the shot. A good save by Martinez. Odegaard. Back to Ben White. Ben White crosses. Oh, Saka. I mean, you stood all by yourself in that box. You got to do better, Saka. You got to do better there. I mean, the first shot from Saka was beautiful, but that was too easy for Martinez to save. It was right on his height, right? Odegaard gives it to Ben White. And then the cross comes in. Saka standing all by himself, no one marking him. And then he heads it completely off target. Essie. Oh, good trick from Essie. He flicked it into, I think it was Calafiore, wasn't it? No, it wasn't Calafiore. I didn't see who it was. I did not see who that was. I mean, the game has shifted over to the right side, our right side. Oh, come on, ref. That is the poor tackle. Aston Villa wins the ball back, and they're gonna try to hit us on the counter attack once again. Come on, let's go. Our press is good so far. We are pressing them high in their field. Here they come. McGinn. Tillemans. I mean, Kamara's goal. Who was it? Was it against, I think it was against Wolverhampton. I mean, the way he took it, it was brilliant shot, man. And they won that game 1-0. They won that game 1-0, people. They really did. Right? Remember, these guys, last season, we won in their home ground 2-0. And they drew against us in our home ground 2-2. But the season before that, people, right? We lost against them. I think it was in their home ground, wasn't it? I think it was in their home ground, people. Let me have a look. No, it wasn't their home ground. It was in our home ground. They beat us in the Emirates Stadium, people. They beat us in the Emirates Stadium. Yeah. 2-0. They did us. Not last season, but the season before that. The season before that, people. Right? Interesting. Very interesting. So, can we get the 3 points, people? Can we get the 3 points? Saka is not the way he used to be, unfortunately. Ever since he came back from that injury, he hasn't been able to find that form, that brilliant form of his, you know. I mean, he used to turn players easily. I mean, he used to accelerate quickly away from them, right? Get the ball to his left foot and take the shots and all that stuff. It's not really as fluent as he really isn't currently. He really isn't. The guy, I don't know exactly what is wrong, but he needs to up his game, basically. He really needs to up his game. But this is football, you know. It's not a sprint. It is a marathon. It is a long season. You will have a good games, you will have bad games. Simple as that. It's just a part of the game, right? This game of ours that we love so much. It is the modern day gladiators, people. The modern day gladiators. Back in the days in the Roman Empire, right? They used to entertain the people by giving them gladiators fighting in the Colosseum, right? And they will give them breads and water, fill their stomach, and give them the entertainment. And today, this modern day, you can't really let people killing each other. So therefore, we turn to sports like the football, right? It is entertaining, team against team, right? Going at each other. It is the modern day gladiators, with the other words. Simple as that. It really is simple as that. Whether you like sports or not, you have to admit, though, football is a very fascinating game. It really is. It really is. Let's go. Raya with the long ball out. Essay trying to win that one. Wins it. Gives it to Calafiore. Don't lose the ball. The only worry that I have currently, what worries me is that anything would happen, if anything would happen to Timber or Ben White or Hincapié. I mean, if something happens to either or Calafiore, and if anything happens to our forward, our defenders at the back, it would be a disastrous. It seriously would be a disastrous, right? Because we do have Saliba out, Mascara out, Gabriel Magalhaes out, right? And all of a sudden, we just have to scramble and go into the January transfer, trying to get more backups for that defense. Simple as that, right? Let's hope that nothing crazy happens. Let's just hope that. That's the crazy thing. Hope is a very dangerous thing, you know. It really is a very dangerous thing. It's also a wonderful thing as well. I mean, hope is what drives you, is what gets you up in the morning, that you will succeed in the world and all that stuff, right? Not to get too heavily on hope itself, but it is important to have a hope. But at the same time, sometimes it can also be a little bit. Calafiore, is he in? Is he offside? No. Back to SCA. Come on, SCA. You're supposed to do better. You're supposed to do better. Da, 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 da. We shift it over to the right side. Bukayo Saka to Ødegaard. Cross the man. Back to Saka. Oh, across the goal. SCA. Oh, they said it's offside. They said it's offside. How is that offside? Was it Bukayo Saka that was offside? Bukayo Saka cuts it back to his left foot, gives it to Ødegaard. And Ødegaard finds Bukayo Saka right between the defenders. He crosses it back into SCA in that box. We score, but it is offside. Bukayo Saka was offside from the get-go. That was a good goal as well. Martin Ødegaard lifting his head up, finding Bukayo Saka. Right? That pass went between the defenders. Saka ran into it, crosses it into the box. Oh, Roger. What are you doing, Roger? What are you doing, Roger? Roger loses his head against Ben White. It's weird. It's weird. Ben White didn't do anything wrong, simply. He did not do anything wrong, Ben White, you know. It's just weird that he flipped Roger on Ben White. What did Ben White do? He didn't do anything. He fell down. The legs gets intertangled. It's weird. It's very weird. There's no reason for you to flip like that. The boy didn't do anything against you. Ben White did not do anything to you. Simple. SCA on the ball. SCA needs to show us the reason why we bought him. I mean, he has been showing us. Against Crystal Palace, he scored that winner for us. And then he scored that hat-trick against Tottenham, right? He showed us the reason why we bought him. He's such a brilliant player. But in the big games, I think he's not really up there, really. In the big games, he's not really turning into that quality player that we want him to be. Right? Chelsea, he was not brilliant. He wasn't. He was not brilliant. Saka. Oh, good run by Saka. It's 3 against him, you know. 3 players around him. Come on, Ødegaard. All the way back to Calafiore. Let's go. We need to get a goal, man. We need to get a goal. Make them unsettled, right? They're sitting comfortable in their low block. Saka He couldn't get past his defender. I mean, every time Saka gets the ball, it is 2 or 3 players against him. It really is, right? Somebody said that Uni Emery got a grunge against Arsenal. I'm one of those people who believe that as well, because he got sacked in the Arsenal shirt, right, when he was the manager, and he didn't get the time that he needed in order to do something with the team itself. And I believe he was really enjoying his managerial position in Arsenal. But the results went against him, and he was sacked too quickly, I may say, from the board, right? So therefore, he didn't say much. He just cracked on with his thing and went to the next team and got himself a managerial position in Aston Villa. And then when a team sacks you and you didn't get the time that you needed, you just want to show and you want to prove them wrong. Look at me. I am really a good manager. This is what I can do against you. Every time you play against that team that sacked you, you want to show them that you are a good manager. It's simple. It's the human logic, basically. Essie, what is Essie doing today? Essie is falling over too many times. I think the studs on his shoes needs to be tightened up, right? That is about the 4th time that he's fallen over. That is about the 4th time he's fallen over, people. That is about the 4th time he's fallen over. And maybe he needs to tighten the studs. They do have those attachable studs on their shoes. I think he has it. Anyway, it is what it is. Zubamende, really deep into our half. Saka. Sometimes we're slowing it down. You see, this is the thing, right? When the game has been a little bit hot under the collar, right? And you need to slow it down. And it is clever for an Arsenal to slow it down a bit, right? And then when the opponent has kind of cooled down a bit, and then hit them on the quickness. They hit them on quickly on the counter attack or quick attack. Simple, right? That will just switch them off, and then they're gonna have that split second of thinking, you know what, they are actually attacking us, so let's get ready. Here they are on the counter attack. They are Aston Villa. Roger, cross in, it falls for Cash. Oh, Declan Rice block. It is Declan Rice block. Cash went for the shot. He hit him on the ribs. They hit him on the ribs, people. I mean, Raya had that under control. If that ball did not hit Declan Rice on the back, on the ribs, it would have basically, it would have, what's the word I'm looking for? Raya would have saved it. Raya would have saved it, basically. That's what I think. That is what I think, people. Anyway, anyhow, it is what it is. It is what it is. Corner comes in. It is cleared out. It is cleared out. Ray a little bit and subtle. I mean, they are all over him, you know. It is that bloody Rodgers again. It is that bloody Rodgers again. I mean, the guy is a good player, but he also got a bit of a temper. He got a bit of a temper as well. Onana with the header. All the way back to Timber. Timber goes to the goalkeeper, Raya. Nkepia finds Declan. Calafiore. Oh, harsh tackle. Harsh tackle. I think this referee is all right as well. I think he's an all right referee. I mean, there are two referees that I really do not like. It is that Oliver guy, right? Michael Oliver. I really do not like that referee at all. I think he's a horrible referee. He shouldn't be a ref at all, right? And then you have another one, the bald-headed guy, the guy who was doing the who was the referee in the Chelsea game, right? I don't like him either. I really do not like him either. Those are the two English managers, English referees that I really dislike as a referees. I said managers, right? That's not what I'm supposed to say. I'm supposed to say referees, right? SC, what are you doing, man? Giving the ball away so easily. What are you doing? You need to get your head into the game, man. You need to get your head into the game, man. You can't lose the ball like that. Give the ball away like that. Zupermende, Erdegaard, back to Zupermende. Calafiore gets the free kick. He gets the free kick. He falls over. It is Telemann arguing with the referees, saying, I barely touched him. It was McGinn first that was all over Calafiore, and then Telemann comes in, puts his body between him and the ball, right? Between Calafiore and the ball. But Calafiore gets the free kick. Declan Rice is going to take it. Declan Rice is going to take the free kick. Yeah. So far, Nkepia has been all right. Timber is always solid. Trying to find long ball to Essie on the left side. Cash is doing a good job on Essie currently. He really is doing a good job on Essie. Marino, what are you doing? Who are you trying to pass that to? You're allowed to make a little mistake now and then. No problem. No problem. Just crack on with your game. Oh. Timber just clears that ball out. Onana with the header. To Rodgers, who finds Watkins. Watkins up against Timber. Watkins shoots. Block. Timber, good. Good block by Timber. Look, my body aches currently. My arms are in terrible state currently, right? I was in the gym yesterday. I had 45 minutes break and I went into the gym all my days. I did arms and shoulder. That's what I did, and my arms feels like they're about to fall off from my shoulder, from my body. Basically, it's so painful, you know, that after training pain. That's what it is, right? It's painful. It really is painful. I had a good session yesterday. I really did have a good session, right? That means just simply that tomorrow I just got to go back into the gym and do it again, right? Because I had a day rest. Oh, We are in again. Supermende. Back to Odegaard. No, it is Ben White. To Odegaard. Cross comes in. Calafiore clips it back in. Oh, SCA puts his body between him and the defender. And the referee says it's a free kick. It's a free kick. I mean, you're supposed to do it a little bit under the radar. Not right when the referee is staring at you, right? If you want to do anything madness in that box, right? You can't let the referee see you. You got to do it when he's not looking at you. Simple as that. Long ball from Martinez. Calafiore with good header. Marino. Is he going to turn around? No. It is blocked. It is blocked. McCain. McGinn. Over to Rogers. Is he going to get back on his left foot? No. He gives it back to whoever that was. Cross into the box. He gives it to Cash. Cash goes back all the way to Konsa. They're going to start from the back again. They got us pinned down in our half, people. They got us pinned down. Cross comes in. A good header by. Oh, they score. Cash. I mean, that cross came in. It was flicked on. And it fell down nicely for Cash. And Cash takes the shot. It is goal. It is 1-0 to Aston Villa, people. 1-0 to Aston Villa. It was coming. It was coming, people. They were pinning us down in our half. Simple as that. They got the cross into the box. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Cross comes in. Watkins is in the box. I mean, that header was touched. I mean, it was flicked on from like Timber, who was trying to clear it out. But it fell nicely for Cash. Cash just hit the ball first time. Bang. In it goes to right between the legs on Raya. Right between the legs on Raya. 1-0. And the whole Villa Park just erupts. 1-0, people. 1-0. I mean, we have put the strongest player, the strongest team that we can possibly put on that field. Right? The strongest team that we can possibly put on that field, that's what we're playing with currently. Throw in. Ben White, is he going to try to find Bukayo Saka? No. Bukayo Saka is heavily marked. Now, look at that. The whole Villa Park is in a singing mode, basically. They are singing there. They are chest off, basically. They are singing so loudly. They are in a good mood, people. They are in a good mood. Tillemans to McGinn. Oh, good interception by Ben White. All the way back to Raya. Trying to find Bukayo Saka. Loses the ball. Onana picks it up. Gives it to Rogers. Rogers up against Bukayo and Ben White. He gets a corner. He gets a corner. They're all playing better than us currently. They really are playing better than us currently. We seem to be clueless. At the minute, we look clueless. That's not good. That is not good. If they get a second goal, we are in trouble, people. We are in trouble. They get a corner. They have the corner. Cash is going to take it. We are missing those runs from Victor Gyökeres, you know. I mean, Mikel Merino doesn't do those runs, that central runs through those channels and all that stuff. We really do need that in this game. Oh, clash between Zubimendi and Timber. Zubimendi is on the floor. I mean, Zubimendi headed that ball out from that corner itself. Is the referee going to look at him? No. 40 minutes into the game, it is 1-0, people, for Aston Villa. Good. Shoulder by Declan Rice. Helps that ball go up for a goal kick. We're going to start from the back. Ben White, come on. I mean, we need to pass that ball a little bit quicker. We're doing things too slow, man. We're doing things too slow, and they want us to be that slow, Aston Villa. Look at that. Nketiah under pressure by Tielemans, right? We do get a throw in, but easily under pressure, easy. And nobody's saying, I'm available. Come on, give the ball to me. Like, everybody's just standing still. He has to go back all the way to Nketiah. Right? Nketiah is going to go long to Merino. Merino's going to fall over. Nope. The defender gets the ball. He heads it down to Odegaard. To Ben White. Saka. Back to Odegaard. Saka. Go on, Saka. Back to Ben White. Oh, that shot. It was straight at the goalkeeper. It was straight at the goalkeeper. Saka done his defender nicely there. Went past him, around him. Cut it back to Ben White. Ben White takes the shot. It wasn't a clean. It was a clean hit, but it was straight at the goalkeeper. Oh, Raya almost got us into trouble. Timber to Saka. I want to see something similar. I want to see something similar that he just did. He just did against the defender, Saka. That's what you need to do, you know. Every time you get the chance, keep doing that against your defender, right? Do that and cut it back to whoever's standing in that box and make sure that we score. We need to get a goal before we get into that dressing room. We need to get a goal. Right. Let's go. Odegaard. Let's go. He goes back all the way back to Nketiah. Declan Rice. Calafiore. All the way. Merino finds Essien. Essien has been useless today. So far in this game. Absolutely useless. Declan Rice crosses it into the back post. Bukayo Saka. It is headed out. It is headed out. It is frustrating so far. It is frustrating. Nketiah, Calafiore, come on. Let's build something. Let's build something, people. Odegaard. Ben White falls over. Oh, Declan Rice wins the ball back. Come on. Oh, Ben White with a weak shot. With a weak shot. Come on, man. You can't do that. That was a brilliant attack. That was a good interception by Ben White. By Declan Rice, I should say. And that shot that he did was absolutely weak. Even my grandma can shoot better than that, man. Harder than that, I should say. Ben White up against Rodgers. Ben White just clears that out. Saka, it falls down nicely for Saka. And the defender brings him down. It is a free kick for the Gunners. Absolutely mad. It is absolutely mad. I mean, we are playing better this last 7 minutes, right? Calafiore. Oh, Calafiore, that last bit, you need to pass the ball better. Zupermende. Oh, we are under attack once again. We are under attack once again on the right side, up against Hinkepia. Cuts it back into the box, they did. Odegaard picks it up. Go on. Declan Rice, do that run that you usually do. No. Odegaard loses the ball. Loses the ball too easily. Too easily. I mean, they are overpowering us in that midfield currently. They really are. They're winning the balls back too easily. They really are winning us. They're winning their back. They're really winning those balls too easily. I mean, I can't even speak currently. So damn frustrated with the boys. Right? What's going on? Take Marino off. Put Victor Gyökeres in the second half. From the get-go, in that dressing room, Marino needs to come off. And SCA has been terrible. This first half, SCA has been absolutely terrible. Non-existence in this game. Roger dribbling past everybody. Look at that. In that box. He's taking a piss. Gives the ball to Tillemans, almost scores. Look at that. I mean, look at the quickness of his feet. Rogers is a baller, people. Rogers is a baller. I mean, that is crazy. I mean, they made us look average. They made us look average in that first half, people. Right? They made us look average in that first half. I mean, the game, we've been rolling the ball around too slowly. Very slow. We need to do it better. We need to do it better. We need to move the ball quicker. Right? Luckily that our defenders has been a lot better in this first half. I mean, they have been a lot not better. They have been solid. That's the word I'm looking for. They have been solid. But we are down by 1-0. We are down by 1-0. I mean, that ball, the way they scored, that ball fell down nicely for Cash, who took the shot on the first goal, and they scored, right? But they are winning the Aston Villa. Aston Villa is winning their duels in that midfield, right? They are overpowering us in that midfield, and they're hitting us on the counter-attacks quickly. We almost half asleep every time they come in at us, right? Thank God for defenders like Hinkepi and Timber and Ben White and Calafiore, who's doing a good job at that defense, right? Zupermende, Declan Rice, SCA, Odegaard needs to do a lot better. Needs to do a lot better. Bukayo Saka is trying his best, right? I mean, that dribble that he did against the his defender, when he went past him, around him, cut the ball back into the box where Ben White was standing, who took the shot, but the shot was straight at the goalkeeper. It was easily saved. So the boys need to do a lot better. They need to move that ball a lot more quicker, right? And Aston Villa has been the better team so far. They really have been the better team. I want to see some changes in that lineup. I really do want to see some changes. I want to see Victor Gyökeres coming in. We need his direct runs. We need his runs in that channels, in those channels, I should say. And the balls will come from Martin Odegaard, Zupermende, right? And SCA, hopefully, right? SCA has been absolutely terrible in this game. I mean, I cannot overemphasize how poor he has been. Really poor. I'm surprised that SCA could be this poor in any given game. In any game, right? That is very poor from SCA. I mean, that goal they scored, I should say, Essien was the one that was marking Cash, and Cash managed to get his foot to the ball and score that goal. Right. We did test their goalkeeper a couple of times. We really did. But we need to do a lot more. We simply need to do a lot more in this game. We keep playing like the way we are playing in this first half, then we are going to lose the game. It really is simple as that. Aston Villa has been the better team. Straight up. Straight up. Simple. Very simple. Right? Anyway, they scored their goal. So now we need to score 2 goals. Can we do it, people? Can we do it? I hope so. I really do hope so. Another thing is that soon I have to go and do my sunset prayer. That will be just about 30 minutes into the second half, I think. I really do think, right? 30 minutes into the second half. Go and do my sunset prayer. And then I will come back, and it's going to take me about 5 minutes basically. Anyway, we're going to sit here, wait for the boys to come back out and do that bloody change. Marino needs to come off. I mean, don't get me wrong, Marino has been brilliant for us in the games that he has been playing, right? He's the one who's been scoring the goals for us. He needs to be appreciated. As a player, he is brilliant, right? So therefore, nothing against Mourinho, but this game needs Victor Yokers. This game needs Victor Yokers, people. This game needs Victor Yokres. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's going on, man? What is going on? I'm having a bit of an internet problem, isn't it? Currently. I am. I am. Okay, let's go. That's basically sometimes what happens is that my router plays a little bit trick on me, and what it does is that it resets itself, and it's weird. It really is weird. And I've been talking to my internet providers and telling them, listen, you guys, I don't know what's going on with the router itself. Sometimes it is doing madness, right? So what should I do? And they tell you just what you need to do is simply straightforward. You just reset it. Not reset it. You just you unplug it from the power and wait for about 30 seconds and then plug it back in, and then it should be able to reset itself, and then you should have your internet back. It's pretty much straightforward. And I do that, right? And I do that, and now what's happening is that it's doing that too often, right? It's doing that too often, and it's annoying. It is annoying. It really is annoying. So I told them, listen, you guys need to send me a new router, or I will just have to change and get myself a better provider. Simple as that, right? Internet provider I'm talking about. And then they said, what we're gonna do for you is that we're gonna take the old router out and we're gonna give you a new router, and that should do that should solve the problem itself. Hopefully on Monday the new router should arrive, right? And then from there on we shouldn't have any more problems. But it is annoying because in between the period that you're waiting for the your items, right, then you do have things to do with the internet, right? You do have things to do with the internet, and you just have to use what you have available to you, unfortunately, in that given time. Simple, straightforward, right? Anywho, we're still waiting on the boys to come back from that dressing room, start the second half, and hopefully give us a good game in the second half. Hopefully, it's gonna be an interesting game to watch after this one as well. The Man City against Sutherland. Sutherland is a boogie team this season, isn't it? The newly promoted team who is basically having fun and getting results against teams that you don't expect them to get a result against, right? They managed to draw. They managed to get a draw against us in their Stadium of Light, I think it's called. Yes, the Black Cats. It's impressive what they're doing. It really is impressive what they are doing. But can they do it over the whole season? It's gonna be interesting. And I mean, after this game, when it's done and we done the what we need to do for this stream, I'm gonna start watching that game, Man City against Sunderland, right? And then you have Liverpool playing later on. I think it is 5:30 kickoff in the afternoon, right? Later on in the afternoon, and that should be an interesting game as well. And I think if Liverpool loses that game today, right, then Arne Slot will definitely get sacked on the spot. I think so. I really do think so. Arne Slot could be sacked today. Victor Gyökeres is warming up. Thank God. I think he's going to start from the get-go. From that dressing room, I think he was told, you're going to be playing. You are going to be playing. We need this guy. We need his runs. I mean, this guy does the runs, you know. I mean, he does it so effectively. He does that so efficiently as well. And that's what he does. That's what he's known for, doing those runs. Trossard is going to come in as well. Essie has been poor, people. Essie, I'm surprised how poor Essie was. I couldn't believe my eyes to what he was doing on that field, people. Essie on the left wing is terrible. Is terrible. He has been terrible in that first half. Essie, I think, is going to come off. And I think Mikel Merino is the one that's going to come off as well. Right? Mikel Arteta is talking to Trossard and Victor Gyökeres at this very moment. And the substitution is going to happen. The substitution is going to happen. Some people are saying, you know what? Victor Gyökeres is not the striker that Mikel Arteta wanted. He wanted Benjamin Sesko. That's what they say, because Benjamin Sesko is the youngest striker, because of the fact that he loves Kai Havertz so much, and he wants him playing right when he comes back from his injury. A player like Victor Gyökeres, that is in his prime, 27-year-old, right, will demand more playing time, whereas Benjamin Sesko would not demand that much from you. So I personally think this is the right decision. The striker that we needed was Victor Gyökeres, and I think he's gonna come good to that money. He's gonna be good, right? We just need to, because he's doing the runs. He is doing the runs. For God's sake, he's doing what a striker is supposed to do. Oh, the second half has started. What am I doing? I haven't even kick-started the timer. Sorry about that. That was weird. I should have been a little bit more alert to that. Gyökeres straight on the ball to Trossard. And let me have a look on that field. I think it is both Essie and Mikel Merino that came off. I really do think so. It is Essie and Trossard that came off. Those are the players that came off for Victor Gyökeres and Trossard. Zupermende, Calafiore, let's go. Let's get those 2 goals that we need. Ødegaard. I mean, Ødegaard has been the best player so far for us. Bukayo Saka, cross comes in. Oh, they had it out. It is a goal. It is a corner kick. Konsa is alert in that defense, you know. He is. Good cross from Bukayo Saka, right between the goalkeepers and the defenders, and Konsa had to clear out because their goalkeeper was coming out anyway. But behind him was lurking Victor Gyökeres. Let's go. Corner. Let's get it. Let's get in a goal. Saka. Oh, it is headed out. Back to Saka. To Odegaard. Crossing. Yeah, to the back post. Goalkeeper comes out. It falls for Trossard. It takes the shot. But Martinez was quick. Back to his line. Long ball out front. Martinez. Trossard. To Gyökeres, who's on the left wing currently. Gives it to Trossard. Gyökeres. Ah, that touch was heavy from Gyökeres. That touch was heavy from Gyökeres. We go all the way back to our goalkeeper, Raya. To Timber. So far, I said in the first half, it was Martin Odegaard, the best player on that field for us. Surprisingly, right? Surprising. Very surprising that Martin Odegaard was the best player on that field for us. Saka. Odegaard. Come on, give him options, people. Give him options. Oh, long ball to Trossard. Goes out for a throw-in. Cash is screaming at the referee saying that I was fouled. I was fouled. Why didn't you blow the whistle? Long throw is going to be Calafiore. That was a poor throw. That was a poor throw. It didn't even went past the first line. Ben White to Saka. Come on, do him, Saka. It's 1 against 1. Too late. It's 2 now. Saka. Oof, trying to find Timber. But Nketiah. Back to Saka. We are winning the balls quite easily back. I mean, the boys came out with a bit of urgency. That's what we like to see. That urgency to get a goal. Ben White. Cross it in. Odegaard. 2. Trossard with the shot. Oh, Trossard, you need to hit the target. You need to hit the target. Odegaard lifted his head up. Saw Trossard on the 4 post. He waxed that one with his left foot. He waxed that one with his left foot. Needs to hit the target. Simple as that. That is a positive start from Arsenal. That is a very positive start in the second half. Right? Ben White, get the ball. He goes back all the way to Raya. Let's go, people. Let's go. Timber. Timber goes back to Raya again. Odegaard, you are too deep into the hour half, man. You don't need to be that deep. You don't need to be that deep. That's what we have Declan Rice and Zubimendi for. Go further up the field. Odegaard, please. We need you being the playmaker. Simple as that. Villa on the ball. Going back to their defenders. They're going to start from the back. What's going on outside? It seems like there's a car that's revving up his engine and you can hear it so loudly. Saka Declan Rice wins the ball back. Saka on the ball to Odegaard. Come on, back to Saka. Oh, Trossard! There you go. Get in there. That's what you need to do. Trossard gets us that goal. Bukayo Saka just crosses that ball across the goalkeeper, right? And Trossard scores. Trossard scores. Simple as that. What is it? 1-1. It is 1-1, people. Back in the game. Back in the game. Beautiful. Saka to Erdegaard. Erdegaard waited and waited and waited. Slipped in there. Bukayo Saka. Saka crosses it into the box. Trossard shoots. It is 1-1. I mean, that is absolutely beautiful. That is beautiful. Why? Because Arteta must have gave him a balakin of a good standard, right? Told them, like, what the hell are you guys doing? You guys are shit currently, man. And you want to win the Premier League in this fashion? No, you can't do that. You need to be out there performing, right? Get off, get up, right? Don't be half asleep in the game. Get your head into the game. And the boys came out. The boys came out, and they are playing with the urgency, and it absolutely looks brilliant currently. Saka on the ball. To Ben White. Erdegaard finds Trossard for post. He brings it down. Cross comes in, but that is a poor cross from Trossard. That is a poor cross from Trossard. Can we get the second goal, people? Can we get the second goal? Let's go, man. Let's go. Saka. Ben White. Oh, Ben White. Namnogs. Tillemans. Oh the god. It is a boy. Victor Gyökeres with a bad attempt of a pass. Here they are on the attack. Watkins up against Hinkepia. Block from Hinkepia. Good. I mean, they are dangerous on the counter-attack as well. I mean, we cannot forget that. We cannot forget that. Onana on the ball. Rogers. Oh, he slips in. One of these fellow Aston Villa players. The cross came in. That was a dangerous cross. Free kick for Aston Villa. Free kick for Aston Villa. I mean, Timber was trying to win that ball back. He's just simply got his leg tangled with Rogers' leg. And that shouldn't have been a free kick. He was just going for the ball. It is what it is. They get a free kick just outside the box on the left side. It's a decent area to take the free kick from. It's a decent area to take the free kick from, and they could do something with this one. They could do something with this one. The other thing is that Aston Villa have been scoring from many positions, right? I mean, their strikers are scoring for them, their midfielders are scoring for them. From the set pieces, their defenders are scoring for them. So they're getting goals from everywhere. Hinkepia with the header. Good. They go back all the way. McGinn finds Cash. Cash with a poor cross. Oh, thank God for that. I mean, that pass from McGinn right between the defenders. Cash was in the box. I mean, if he did a better cross, then we could have been in trouble. We could have been in trouble, people. Villa on the ball still. They get a throw in. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful the way we came out and the way we start playing the game with a bit of urgency. It is good. It is good. That's what you wanted. That's what I wanted all along from the first half. You know, play it quicker. The balls, passing it right, move the ball quicker, and all that stuff. Saka picks the ball up, trying to find Gyökeres, but unfortunately it was up against two defenders. McGinn is quite good on the ball, you know. He can pick a pass as well. Every time he gets the ball, he's picking his head up, trying to see who he can pass the ball to, right? Maatsen on the left side. I mean, the one player that I think was very impressive is Roger. Roger has been very impressive in this game. In the first half, absolutely picked us apart, man. Absolutely picked us apart. And his dribble capabilities is absolutely beautiful. He's done many of our defenders in that first half. Rogers to McGinn. Cash trying to cross it in. Erdegaard blocks it. No, it is Trossard that blocks it. What am I saying? Come on. Let's go. Defend, people, defend. Ben White. Maatsen. Rogers, Maatsen. Oh, they are playing through us, man. They are playing through us. Absolutely beautiful things that I'm seeing from Aston Villa. McGinn trying to cross it is blocked. Back to McGinn again. Cross comes in. They are pressing us hard, you know. They are pressing us hard, people. He goes out for a throw-in. Gyökeres was with the clearance. I mean, that 1-2 touches, you know, that 1-2 passes between themselves is pretty impressive, right? And they're doing well, Aston Villa. They really are doing well. We need to get the ball back, and we need to start doing what we were doing the first 15 minutes in that game, in the first half, the first 10 minutes in the second half. As soon as we came out from the dressing room, what we were doing, we need to do it again. Declan Rice with the clearance. Maatsen with the shot. He skies it. Somebody's in that stand. I think you guys remember Raul from Real Madrid. He is in the stands at Aston Villa. What is he doing in Birmingham? What is he doing in Birmingham, man? Is Unai Emery connected like that? Raul is a legend, you know. He is a legend. A beautiful striker he was. Left footer, beautiful player. Saka up against Maatsen. Wins the ball back. Ah, come on. That is our ball, ref. He came out on Maatsen. He hit him on the foot. That is poor. That is poor from the linesman. Gyökeres doesn't have the best touch, you know. Gyökeres does not have the best touch, people. He's not known for having the best touch. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. Timber. Oh, goes back to Raya. Come on, let's start from the back. Where's that urgency? Where's that urgency that we were working on as soon as we came into the second half? I don't see it anymore. Come on, people. Calafiore. Declan Rice. We get a throw in. Marlon's going to come in for Aston Villa. They're going to do their substitutions. Calafiore. To Ødegaard, who loses the ball. Bad place to lose the ball at. Oh, we were so, my God, what are we doing there? Kamara, we almost scored against us, man. I mean, we are creating problems for ourselves. Ødegaard losing the ball in the box, just outside the box, I should say. And they, Aston Villa, couldn't take advantage of it. Ben White, cross in. Trossard. What can he do? Somebody help him, man. Don't stand around and looking at the guy. Go help him. Good Trossard. Trying to find it, pass through, but it is blocked. Here they are. Roger and Watkins. Gives the ball to Watkins. Hinkepi up against Watkins. Watkins takes a shot. Good save by Raya. Good save by Raya. Again, it is a quick counter-attack. It is a quick counter-attack. Ødegaard. I mean, that was the first mistake in the game for Martin Ødegaard. I mean, that ball he shouldn't be losing in that area. He simply should not be losing that ball in that area. But Aston Villa is quick on the counter-attack, people. Like I said, they are very effective on the counter-attack as well. Rice to Ødegaard. Saka. As soon as he gets the ball, he gets the ball. Two players up against him. Ødegaard. Saka. To Ødegaard. Oh! God, true Trossard. I mean, that pass from Ødegaard was such a masterclass. That was a beautiful pass from Ødegaard to Trossard. It is offside, I think. It is offside. Yeah, Trossard was offside. But that pass was a absolutely exquisite, right, from Martin Ødegaard. But Trossard chose to cross it back into the box, across the goalkeeper, and but anyway, it was offside. If we scored from that one, it won't count either. It won't count. So Ben White with the block. Madsen has been a decent defender. Good left back so far for Aston Villa. Watkins has came off, and Marlon came in. Marlon is quick, people. Ødegaard. Good dribble by Ødegaard. Shot. Straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper. I mean, you need to put the ball on the left side or the right side of the goalkeeper. I mean, that was a good run from Ødegaard. It really was. Just that poor shot. That was the only thing negative about that run. Ah, Gyökeres trying to find. No, it was Declan Rice trying to find Bukayo Saka. Good stuff from Victor Gyökeres. Gyökeres cross in. Declan Rice. Oh, come on, take your time. Declan Rice, you all by yourself. All by yourself. Gyökeres with the cross in. It falls down for Declan Rice, who was in a rush by taking that shot. He was in a rush taking that shot, man. He was in a rush. He should have taken his time. He should have taken his time. There was nobody around him. Mullen is quick. Timber. Good defending by Timber. Odegaard. Come on. Rice. To Trossard. Trying to cross it in, but it is blocked. Cash is playing very well. Cash is playing very well. Oh, good defended by Hinkepie. Good defended by Hinkepie. Odegaard. You need to be further up the field, Odegaard. You need to be further up the field. Saka, come on. 1 against 1. This is your chance. Do him. To Odegaard. With the shot. Oh! He gets their fingers to it, Martinez. I mean, that was going in. That was going in if he didn't get the fingers to it. That was a good shot from Odegaard. Oh, that was so close. Odegaard, you need to take more chances. You need to take more shots, I should say. We get a corner kick, I think. Fingertips to it. Fingertips to it. That's it. I see that confidence in Martin Odegaard just growing bit by bit. Bit by bit. That's what we want. We want that brilliant Martin Odegaard back. That's what we want, people. Corner. Declan Rice. To the back post. Calafiore. Back in. Saka. No, it is. Yes, it is Saka. Shot blocked. Shot blocked. Oh. Timber. That cross came in quick. I didn't even see what was going on. I think it was Declan Rice with the cross. Saka with the shot. And Kamara blocked it. Anyway. It was a good attempt from that corner. "70 minutes into the game. It is 1-1. It is 1-1, people. Rice. Trossard. Oh, good. Odegaard. To Saka. Cross in. Declan Rice. Oh, that poor header by Declan Rice. Calafiore is going to get a yellow card. Calafiore is going to get a yellow card. Yeah, he was holding on to whoever that was. It was McKean. It was McGinn. He was all over him, pulling on him. I mean, he turned him. That's the reason why he was so desperately holding on to him, you know. I mean, that header from Declan Rice should have been better header. I mean, if he headed it back to Gyökeres, who's in that box, he could have turned around and took the shot. But Victor Gyökeres was guarded by one of the defenders, right? Timber loses the ball. And Kepier right there at the back, clearing things up. Trossard. Come on, ref. He kicked him on the heels. He kicked him on the heels. Sanchez, I didn't know he was playing for Aston Villa. Yeah, they have Sanchez. What, they bought him from Manchester United, or is he on a loan? I think he's on a loan. I think so. Who's the other guy who's going to come in as well? Who's the other guy? Nkepia, Timber. Saka, come on. The one that's marking Saka on the left side just before Maatsen, it is Rodgers. Rodgers is quick. Saka chose to go back to the defenders. Odegaard, Timber, come on. Saka, Ben White doing overlap. Saka goes for the pass for... No, he didn't touch him, ref. He didn't touch him, ref. He played the ball, ref. Saka gets a yellow card. Saka gets a yellow card. I mean, look at this. Saka... Oh, he did clip him. He did clip him. I mean, when you look at the replay, I thought Saka actually got the ball, you know. That's what I thought. But Saka completely clipped him. Maatsen on his ankle. Oh, good that McKean is off. Sanchez is in. Who's the other one that's going to come off? Onana comes off. Right? Onana comes off. And Bogarde comes in. Sanchez and Bogarde comes in. Bogarde playing as that CDM, I think. Yeah, I think so. Or is he a CDM? Yeah, he is the CDM. Oh, Saka almost got a chance against Martinez. I mean, the defender chose to head it back to the goalkeeper, and Saka was almost this close of actually getting to the ball. Martinez is milking it and wasting time currently. He's wasting time. He touched him a little bit on the back. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. It's going to be a long ball out from the goalkeeper. Players that has been brilliant for Aston Villa is Rodgers. Kamara has been brilliant for Aston Villa. The fullbacks they have, Cash and Maatsen, I think they've been brilliant as well. Right? Ollie Watkins, he has been also on a good form, you know. Before he was taken off, he was doing the runs that he needed to do, right? Took a couple of shots, and who scored for them? It was Cash that scored for them. Yes, it was Cash that scored for them. So Watkins, Rogers, oh, Mullins. All this problem is our own doing. Just clear the ball. Just clear the ball. Long ball from the back for Aston Villa. Calafiore couldn't clear it. It fell for Marlon, and that could have been the second goal. That could have been the second goal. I mean, today, we were the ones that have been creating problems for us. I mean, don't get me wrong. Aston Villa, excuse me. Aston Villa has been brilliant, right? In that first half, they were the better team. In the second half, we have been the better team. We have been the better team. Well, what they have is that brilliant counter-attacks. They keep doing it over and over again, right? So that means that you have to be all the time ready, not switch off a second. Here they come. Here they are. Rogers, Cash. They go back to their defenders. Nope. Oh, look at that pass. Look at that pass. They're trying to find Rogers. Tielemans trying to find Rogers, and he threat that ball right between the defenders. Look at that. He looked up right between the defenders. Calafiore was nowhere near him, and Hinkepi was nowhere near him. But thank God, goalkeeper came out. Goalkeeper came out and took the ball. Declan. Timber. Supermendi. To Rice. Calafiore. No, it's a Hinkepi. Poor pass from Hinkepi. Very poor pass from Hinkepi. Aston Villa takes the ball. Marlon. The game is pretty much simple. You just simply cannot switch off. You just simply cannot switch off. You gotta be alert the whole 90 minutes in the game, especially against Aston Villa. Good team. Marlon. Calafiore intercepts that ball. Gyökeres. Poor. That was poor from Gyökeres. He couldn't bring the ball down. He's trying to find his fitness, Gyökeres. That's what I think it is with Gyökeres currently. He was so good just before he got injured. Oh, Madsen with the cross in. Oh, Timber almost scored the own goal. Timber almost scored the own goal, people. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Aston Villa. Catch with the long ball. Finds Rogers in the box. He shoots. Raya blocks it. Declan Rice to Trossard. Just clear it. Good. Gyökeres on the run. Goalkeeper comes out. Our boys are tired, man. Our boys are tired. They have worked hard today. They have worked hard in the second half. And Aston Villa plays well. They are playing well, right? Deadly with their counter-attacks. They really are deadly with their counter-attacks, people. Seriously. Calafiore, good tackle, wins the ball back. Trossard finds who? Ben White. Noni is in. I didn't even see that Bukayo Saka was taken off. Noni is in. Noni to Ben White. Trying to cross it. It is blocked. Come on, take the throw in quickly. Quick, boys, quick. Odegaard trying to find Noni. It is cleared out. Ben White, Timber, Zupermende. Come on, pick your head up. Rice, Calafiore. Goes back to Hincapié. Rice. Come on, boys. You can get that second goal. Odegaard. You're too deep down in the midfield, man. You need to be further up. You need to be further up. Hincapié. Calafiore with the cross in, but it is blocked. We get a corner. Oof. I mean, that cross from from Cash, I think it was. Or was it Matson? Yes, it was a Matson. And when he crossed it in, Timber got a slight touch to it, which wrong-footed the goalkeeper. It almost went in. Almost went in. Almost, people. Almost. Skelly and Martinelli is going to come in. But first, we need to take the corner. Come on, let's score from this one. Back post. I mean, completely played out of play. Completely played out of play. It just went out. That was a poor corner from Declan Rice. That was a very poor corner from Declan Rice. Ooh, Martinez got a hand to it, you know. Calafiore comes off. Kelly is in. Oh, Trossard, who came in the second half, is taken off. He did get us that goal that we needed, but he's obviously nursing a injury, isn't it? That calf problem. So Martinelli comes in for Trossard. Right? Unusual. I don't see Arteta usually brings a player on and then takes him off. Lindelof and Bondia is on the field for Aston Villa. I mean, look, you guys know that I support Sweden. Lindelof is a rubbish defender, seriously rubbish defender, right? And this could mean that we could have a chance against Aston Villa's defenders. I mean, if Gyökeres gets a chance up against Lindelof, I think he can create something. Nkepia trying to find Madueke, but he goes out for throwing. They take it quickly. 3 minutes left of the 90 minutes, people. 3 minutes left. How many more extra minutes are we gonna get? Tillemans with the shot. Rice blocks it. Zippermende with the clearance. Martinelli on the run. Ah, come on. He barely touched him, ref. He barely touched him. You kidding me? He threw himself down quite heavily, you know, that Aston Villa defender. You're allowed to do a shoulder barge. You are allowed to do shoulder barge. If I remember correctly, the rules are clear. It is a contact sport after all. Martinez is going to take it, and it's going to be a long one into our box. I think it's going to be a long kick for Martinez. Yeah, it's going to be a long kick from Martinez. Nkapia with the header. And Lewis Kelly lets that go out for a throw-in. Good. Nkapia just with the clearance. Madueke. Good run by Madueke. Come on, ref. Free kick, yeah. Madueke was brought down, yes. Can we do something with this one? No, it is Ray that's going to take it. It is going to be a long ball into the box. And they are the defenders, Aston Villa, lining up just outside the box. To the back. They're going to head it out. Yeah, they do. Skelly. He goes out for a throw-in. How many minutes? 4 minutes extra time, people. 4 minutes extra time. This throw-in is going to be too far away from the box. I don't think we're going to be able to take those long throws into the box. But they're going to, the boys are going to attempt it. Declan Rice is going to attempt it. He's going to try it, I should say. He's going to try it. Go straight to the goalkeeper. Straight to the goalkeeper. Rogers with a long ball all the way back to Raya. Skelly to Nkepia. Timber. Madueke 1 against 1. Good. He loses the ball against Tillemans. Good dribble by Madsen. Good dribble by Madsen. Mullins with the header. He goes out for a throw-in. For me, so far in this game, Martin Odegaard definitely the best player on that field for us. The captain. The captain has been very good for us today. I don't say that very often, you know, about Martin Odegaard. And he deserves his flowers today. Oh, Madueke. Come on, Madueke. Cut it back. You're so selfish. Oh, that could have been the goal that we wanted to win this game. Declan Rice cross right across between the goalkeeper and the defenders. Madueke comes at the 4 post. You can't score from there, man. You need to cut it back into the box. You need to cut it back into the box. It's absolutely crazy what he attempted there. There you go. The football IQ I was talking about when it comes to Madueke. I think he's a good player, but he's just lacking that football IQ, people. And Kepier, good. Sweeper at the back. Here they come. Good clearance by Timber. Tillemans. Camera. Rogers to Marlin. Back to Rogers. Cross comes in. Oh! Shoots. Come on, just clear someone. Clear it out. They scored. They scored. Bondea scored. It is 2-1. In the dying minute, the dying second of this extra time, it is 2-1. They scored. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 2-1. Ref, please find some sort of a fault in that box. Find some sort of a fault in that box. Some arm on the ball. I mean, everybody was throwing at themselves at the ball, defending and defending, trying to get the block in one after another. And they score. Bondea scores. It is a VAR check. It is a VAR check. They start from the beginning. Marlin to Rogers. Cross. Headed back into it. Tillemans. It is a goal. The goal stands, people. Lost the game at the dying seconds of the game. And the whistle goes, people. And the whistle goes. Aston Villa wins in Villa Park. Absolutely nuts, people. Absolutely nuts. The dying seconds of the extra time. And we let the second goal in. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, we were nowhere near good today. Nowhere near good. The first half was absolutely poor from the boys. Right? They shouldn't have got their first goal. I personally believe they should not have got their first goal. SCA was poor. FCA was absolutely poor, man, on that left side. Right? And the way we played in that first half is crazy. You cannot play like that against Aston Villa, a team that is informed. That is such a good team, man. With that win, they are just behind us 3 points. With the 3 points, just behind us. Right? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. We scored our second. We scored our equalizer. Trossard gets us that winner. Right, and it was that cross from Ben White into the box, and Trossard standing at the far post and took the shot, gets the goal. But anyway, my man of the match, people. Who do you guys think? I think it is Martin Odegaard. I think he was very good today. The way he was picking his passes. I mean, he did do a couple of passes in the game that was absolutely beautiful, on the money, right? And I think this guy is finding his form. He really is finding his form. He's finding that confidence again. And it was just unfortunate that we actually lost the game. Bondea with the winner, 2-1 at Villa Park. Anyway, that's the end of the stream, people. Thank you very much for tuning in, and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Much appreciated. Take care. Have a nice one.